Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG. We just finished our Friday pre-release. It went to midnight, so I'm really tired. So this is going to be a quick video, whatever that means for me. But anyway, so just kind of want to give you guys what I did, what I played, how it went, and what were the results. So first off, this was my pre-release card. Yeah, I'm just as disappointed as you guys are. In this format, this is basically a 2-mana 2/3. Doesn't do anything. So anyway, now let's look at cards I didn't play. So Faith Bonder. This card was played against me. It was a pretty good card, I'm not gonna lie. This card is really good if you're in green-red. I've seen a lot of good work with this. Tail Swipe I chose not to use in my particular deck because my creatures were smaller. But this is a great removal card. Crystal Grotto, it's good mana fixing. I would have used it if I needed it, but as you'll see, I had lots of mana fixing. So I didn't use the Grotto. I had 3 other land, like red-white, red-green, and black-red, that I didn't use. So I didn't really need it. So in green, I didn't use Broken Wings. Bog Badger, I was not really impressed with. This wall is just nuts as far as being any good. So I read this wrong. Extinguish the Lights, 4 mana, kill anything. I thought, you know what? To do something that's 3 mana or less, I don't need that. But that's only to gain 3 life, so this is still a good removal card. I didn't play a lot of black, though, so I didn't use it and ended up not needing it. I think this has potential, but as you can see, I didn't play any black. I'm not sure about this cast down card. Braids Fight for Return, wasn't really big on that one. This is the worst 3/2 for 2 I think we could possibly have as a common, I'm just saying. Battlefly Swarm is pretty good. I've noticed there's not a lot of flyers in this set, so flying is a premium. And then we have blue. 2 of my rares was this. That is awful rares to get to play in limited because this doesn't do anything. 2 mana 2/3. Woo. Pixie Illusionist. I've seen this played against me. I like this card a lot because it's basically a 1 blue mana dork that you can tap to turn a land into whatever you want. You don't get an extra mana, but it's mana fixing, and in blue, that's important and hard to come by. This is pretty good. This is a good card. That was alright. Notice, though, I don't have a whole lot of stuff going on in blue. I mean, we had this big Tolarian Terror or whatever. But other than that, we had an Impulse, a couple draw cards, and some timely stuff. So nothing too great. Walk-in Bulwark. I see people play this today. I'm just going to be honest. 1 mana for something that you guys spend 2 mana to get a 3/3 out of, basically. Not ideal. Not something you want to play. This looks good. I just did not get a chance to play it in my colors. Again, did not have red-blue. For 5 mana, though, this seems like it would be a good card. Red was pretty good. I had a Lightning Strike, Dust, Furious Blow. Problem again here, this could have been a good one for a 5/5, but like a lot of small stuff, I didn't do a whole lot. Dragon Whelp was good. This is actually pretty good. I really think this is going to be an all-star at some point. 4 mana, 3/4, you can enlist that has trample. Just seems amazing. So that's what I didn't play. So what did I play? Believe it or not, I played a white-green deck. And I think the key to this deck winning wasn't the fact that it was white and green. But all my extra colors, which was blue and black, were all my kicker costs. So I didn't need those colors to cast anything. I needed those colors to get extra stuff out of my cards. Which I didn't have to do. So, like, for example, here we have Destroy Evil. This card for 2 mana to kill a creature or destroy an enchantment is amazing in this format. Lots of enchantments that will lock your creatures down or do weird crap. The ability to unlock your creature from an enchantment or kill a large creature is amazing synergy and great things to look at. She's really good. I had a lot of token strategies going on, I'm not going to lie. For 3 mana, for her to be a 1/1 is not that great. If you got a lot of white tokens, like, she can be really good, and you'll see why here in a minute. Again, Griffin Protector, this thing was just really good as a 4-drop for a 2/3 flyer. Again, like I mentioned, flying's in a premium. And with this getting +1/+1 to end a turn for every creature you make, it can be really good. Take Up the Shield. This is the all-star of the day. This will save your creature from anything and give it lifelink to help you swing the life total war. I cannot tell you how many times this basically turned the game around for me. That's right, I was playing green because I had a Defiler Vigor, because I'm that guy. 5 mana for a 6/6 Trampler is just good enough. I never did use its ability, but like this thing just killed people. It was sorry about that. It was completely irrelevant of everything else. I did splash black for this. You'll see my mana fixing in a minute. This is a 3/4 for 4 mana that has reach. Whenever their creatures die, they get exiled. You get a green Sapperling token. It can make it bigger, which makes it save itself because it makes it a 5/6. Plus drawing cards. This is a thing. So I have a Yawamaya Coast. That helps me get the blue along with the green. Land of War Loom Speaker. This is a great card. 2 mana for a 1/3. Tap for land of any color. Plus you can make lands 3/3 creatures. This is an all-star for limited. Amazing mana fixing. It's cheap. 1/3 means it doesn't die to a lot of stuff. Great for blocking tokens, which are kind of relevant, especially in this format. This is another good one. 3 mana for a 2/2, plus you get a 1/1 soldier. This is basically 2 creatures, so like over here, you know, if you have her, let me just get these guys to the front here. You know, if that comes in, this thing becomes a 4/5. If she's on the battlefield, this thing becomes a 5/6. You get an extra guy. It's just amazing. This is one of the best mana fixtures in the deck, and I think in the environment. 2 mana for a 1/3. Again, lots of tokens. This keeps the tokens away from you. Plus, the ability to run 1 mana through it to make it any mana you want. If you have one of these and you're playing 2 colors or more, especially with kicker cards, you should be playing this card. I don't care what anybody says. This card is amazing. Benalian Sleeper. So let's be honest. There are a lot of tokens, but there are plenty of times when this guy literally just won the game because I make tokens too. Not to mention, I'll go back here and find them real quick. You know, it does help when you have 3 Benalian Sleepers. Just make it a 3/1 if you have to for 2. I mean, that's removal. Knight of Dawn's Light. This card's great because it has first strike and you can pump it. I didn't really gain any life in my deck, but like just a 2/2 first striker you can pump is just good enough. This thing's just amazing. You know, another big worm, Vigilance and Trample, 5/4. Again, just a great creature at rate. Hexbane Tortoise didn't do a whole lot, mainly because I didn't get a chance to draw it, but for 3 mana for a 3/2, having Ward and Enlist. Enlist is a great ability. I highly suggest you guys start using it. Vine Shaper Prodigy. Here you'll notice again, blue for kicker. I've never cast this card without paying 4 mana for it, so I could get a 2/2, look at the top 3 cards, and take one. This card is amazing if you can do that. Again, mana fixing. 2 white to get 2 1/1s, plus you can go ramp. I played one island in this whole deck just so I can go fetch my island. This with Enlist is an amazing creature. Yes, it's only a 2/5, but for 4 mana, that holds off almost anything in the format. And if you enlist it for like a Benalian Sleeper, you know, the Sleeper's a 3/1. That makes this a 5/5, and it just makes it amazing. Again, this becomes 4 tokens with her out. Without her out, this becomes a 5/6 or a 6/7 with her out. This is just a great card. The Steward of Tides was amazing as well. 2 green and 1 blue for a 3/3 is fine. Your lands you control have flying, and every time you lay a land, it becomes 3/3 with haste, and it still counts as a land. I literally had a low land count, only 16, because I only had 2 cards at 5. But like once I got to 6 lands, because you got to have 7 or more, I just started holding lands in my hand, and when I did draw this, I just played him, and then every turn, 3/3 flyer, swing, 3/3 flyer, swing, because it has haste. Like, this card is a powerhouse. Runic Shot. This is one of the best removal spells I think there is. Yes, it's got to be tapped. Yes, they probably have attacked you. But the ability for 1 white to kill something is amazing. Plus, the kicker in blue, again, scry 2. It's almost like drawing a card. Deathbloom Gardener. This thing's amazing. Not only can it be one of your best mana dorks, early game on turn 3 or whatever. But because it has Death Touch, later it can turn itself into a removal spell, and that just makes it amazing. Stall for time, again, kicker for blue. Tap stuff down, put stun counters on them, draw a card for 5. It doesn't get any better than that. Citizen's Arrest, this card is very rampant, especially at common, so you need those disenchants I showed you earlier. But again, a great removal spell. And then we had 2 Salt Marshes, which gave me the black and white. Not to mention all the mana fixing I had as well. And to let you guys know, I went 4-0. That's right, it was 4 rounds. I won every round, got 1 pack per round. That was the best we could do as far as what the tournament offered. So we went undefeated. Only dropped 1 game with this. It was fast, it was quick, it was devastating. And yeah, so stay tuned for tomorrow as I get to show you guys what I get in my next seal pull. Hopefully I can win some more packs. And at the end of all this, we'll crack all these packs at once and see what kind of special stuff we get from the set boosters. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow.